Welcome back, Keepers of Flames. I am on the esoteric astrology kick right now, and I will link videos to see the full speech that I got my notes off of. So it's this Theosophical Society channel on YouTube, and William Meter is the one giving the talk. So I will get that. I didn't say that in the other two videos, but I am talking to a Virgo, and they're going to be like, what is your source? And I love it. I'm living for it. Love it. Okay, so your esoteric, again, that's inside. Exoteric is stuff that you can find it in a text, or you can find it in something written down. Anything that's outside of yourself. Esoteric is on the inside. So it's going to be your internal journey with yourself. And it's not going to be able to be solidified on paper unless you make it so. Unless you journal it down. That's the only way. Okay? So this is just a little bit of a guidepost to your inner realms. Just a little bit. And again, there's a constant evolution pattern happening. And based on, where your other placements are. This is why for this read, I do highly recommend that you read or you look into your rising and moon sign and even your Venus, because it's a relationship. You always have a relationship with yourself. You're never going to escape that for any rhyme or reason. So you might as well, be cool with yourself. That's why know thyself is the key to pretty much the universe. If you can know yourself, there it is. So let's get a little bit of a breakdown. So the esoteric is the soul's transformation. And the personal astrology is more of the personality transformation, the stuff that's on the outside. Okay. Another person who touched on the soul's evolution, if you will, is Jeffrey Wolf Green. He wrote a book on Pluto, The Soul's Journey, I believe it's called. So that's another good thing to look up if you're interested in more learning in depths as far as your soul is concerned. So in the esoteric astrology, the rising sign holds the clue to the soul's journey or intention. Whereas the personal astrology, rising reveals the nature of the persona and its expression. So this is how this is going to vary a little bit. When I'm doing your read, I'm not talking about anything that's on the outside of you at all. I'm talking about all the stuff that's on the inside. Okay, and you have different modalities and different facets and fractals in the way that you conduct yourself. So when you go to work, you're in this mode. When you come home, you're in this mode. When you're in the garden, you're in that mode. When you're being a mother or a father or parent of any sort, you're in this mode. When you're interacting with animals, you're in that mode. All these different fractals and facets of your being are all different forms and archetypes that you embody at different variations throughout your day. Based on what you're not the same person with every single solitary situation you're in, because every single solitary situation requires you to be in a different mode. You're not going to talk to a 2-year-old the same way you would talk to a 20-year-old. Some people do that. That's fine. But at the same time, there's going to be a little bit of a gap of a response. The response is not going to be the same. So there's still variations. So you're also not going to, talk to an 80-year-old the same way you would your best friend. You're not going to divulge you can have that relationship with an 80-year-old, but, if it's your grandma who's going to talk to your mom, who's going to talk to your auntie, and you're do you see what I'm saying? There's people you can talk to, and talk to, and then there's people that are everything's good. So I'm trying to break this down so you understand more on the physical plane of how this inner world is going to meet the outer world in a rubbery tire way. So in the esoteric version of Virgo, Your ruler is moon. Is the moon, which is very emotional. That's the same ruler of Cancer. I didn't make the rules. Don't come for me, Mercury person. So the personality is so the personality is like going to be your womb. Your personality is going to act like the womb because your esoteric is the womb. So your soul is in gestation and you're carrying. Okay, so the gestation of the Christ principle within the womb of subconscious. Now, when we're talking about Christ here on this channel, I am not referring to the religious attributes of a person that may or may not have lived thousands of years ago. No. That's your spinal fluid. Cristo is spinal fluid. So the spinal fluid principle within the womb of subconscious. So you have the father, the mother, and the son down here. Okay, love you. So that's what that means. The ruler of the whole thing. I don't have my body book on me, but if you look it up, your spinal fluid runs throughout your entire body. Okay, it's all over the place. There's one main pipe going up and down. It goes in your brain. It goes throughout your chest and your abdomen, a little bit in your legs, and a little bit in your arms. Okay, love you. Moving right along, but could you? No, you go look it up. I know you will, Virgo. You're good at that. Okay, so your mantra is I am the mother and the child. I, God, I matter, am. I am the mother and the child. I, God, I matter, am. One more time. I am the mother and the child, comma, I, God, comma, I matter, am. Hold my hand. Let's walk through this. God holds the will and the driving force and knows how, but not what. Okay? All right. The mother holds the innate intelligence, knowingness, knows what, but not how. Emotional intelligence through wisdom and intuition. That's mother force. The child is the soul, the Cristo in you. That's where everything, the base of the spine is the soul. 1 foot nailed down. To quote Maynard. Spirit is up here. Psyche. And then there's the heart. Okay. So honoring the sacredness of your own duality. Good form coming through sacredness. So how do I put this? So your crystal fluid, let's look at this again so we can not miss a beat for Virgo over here. So the gestation of the Christ principle within the womb of substance. So again, if your personality is the womb, your soul is the gestation. That's how you're going to transform this. So your soul is down here. So Virgo typically means virgin, but in ancient times, it simply meant one who is not belonging to another, one who's not possessed, like enslaved or a piece of property. And in Chinese, your sign would be the dragoon. So, not the sweet little innocent thing that you thought. Okay. So, the mother in the heart space, and the God in this circumstance is going to be the father. Okay. And then the child down here. The mother, and I am the mother and the child, comma. I, God, I, matter, am. Again, I'm going to link the video so you can go look at it. So when we are talking about the crystal principle, which is the fluid running up and down the spine, we're talking about the essence that has access to all three of those things and brings them into order, which if anybody's going to bring anything into order, it's a Virgo. So realizing that esoterically inside of you, even the physical realm, yes. This is why this is so good for Virgo, because they're like, I don't believe in any of that spiritual bullshit. Yeah, but you still have a spinal column. You don't get to escape that. Sorry about your luck. So, when you have the crystal fluid connecting the mother and the child with the God, you become matter. Right? That's how the womb is formed. Womb in gestation. I hope you're following me here. I know. This is very deep, darling. I'm trying to hold your hand. So if you're the womb, your personality is the womb, and your soul is the ingestation of the child. And then being raised by the mother up to the father. So being told the innate intelligence, the knowingness, knows what, but not how. So then you raise your crystal fluid up by not doing the outward. It, with the emotional intelligence through wisdom and intuition, brings it up to the God, seat of God, right here. Right? Okay. And the mother is also up here too. She has her own seat. So God holds the will and the driving force, knows how, but not what. So you're using your child to bring forth creativity, taking with it the innate knowing into the will and driving force to bring this creation out. That's a lot of freaking journey, Virgo. That's a lot of journey. But that's what your crystal fluid is there for. That's why we have it. Yes, it controls a lot of other bodily functions, like, the wings on your feet, the wings that are on your chest. I think I did a couple videos on angels, and that you have wings around your rib cage, you have wings in your feet, and you have 2 wings right here on your forehead. This is hot. This is self-expression right here, your forehead. Okay. It's all connected. Can't escape it. Okay. I don't know why I'm shuffling that first. Virgo. Okay. Let's get into your read. Now that we're freaking halfway through. Sorry, Virgo, but I wanted to make sure that we got everything covered. Virgo, what's up? Esoteric. Ready, Sacro? 1. Judgment in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Everybody's getting that today. Either in the upright or in reverse. 3 Pentacles in reverse. The Fool. It's all very good. This is the inside again. 4 of Wands. And, in the rest of the read. So the 8 of Swords in the upright. Nice. And the 2 of Cups. Nice and John Virgo. Okay, so this is your little seed. Okay? And again, there's child, mother, father coming up here. Okay, because there's a seat for mother up here too. You're cute and I love you. I didn't mean for you to come over here. Okay, so Judgment in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's definitely two different parts here. There's a cutoff. Okay. So this is your God up here. Oh Christ. Pardon the pun. I don't want to go that far. Okay. Get a view. Okay. There. It's backwards, but I'm giving you a visual anyway. So for your Judgment in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. So you're not thinking about anything, you're not reflecting upon anything, you're not making any judgments, not moving forward because you haven't been instructed as to, is it the what or the how? I'm not effing this up. Okay. Knows how, but not what. So this is your how up here is all just combobble because you haven't told it what yet. Okay, you feel me? Now your Nine of Pentacles is here, very intuitive with that amethyst crystal guarding it, running around here to live. Okay, very nice, very nice. Three of Pentacles, not willing to really work with this up here yet, which is weird. Your heart space isn't. What incarnation, Virgo? Your moon is good. Mercury's like, I'm not so sure about this whole esoteric thing. Okay. I'm not judging. I'm just pointing out. Okay? I'm not judging. No judgment. Okay? So, but in your child, you're celebrating. You got your Eight of Swords here. You're protected. And your Two of Cups. So your little amygdalas are picking up on stuff. But maybe what your little amygdalas are picking up on is like not okay to move forward, not working on anything right now because I am still spending sacred time with my child, figuring out how to get through to the mother. She's got your Three of Pentacles in reverse here. So this is not willing quite yet to work all together. Interesting. I like this. Ooh. Okay. Let's roll with it, man. All right, let's get the Godhead. Because your child is down here in the celebration, the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups, which means it has very much connection, obviously, your crystal fluid, with what's going on up here. But whatever you're perceiving up here is not like, maybe, I don't know. You've got your portal here. You're ready to go. You see it's okay. You're bringing it up. You're willing to step into the unknown. Like a moth towards a flame here. Look at this beautiful. I love that. So lovely. So lovely. Freaking really cool energy. Okay. Come on, Virgo. Let's get the Judgment in reverse. We're going to take it one at a time up top. Judgment in reverse for Virgo. Anything? Something? Yeah. Okay. Yep, going to have to find a different way through. Okay. And maybe you are sensing some deception on the outside of yourself. So you're like, not here and not now. It's not the right time. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, not. And the Six of Cups is Judgment in the upright. Okay. So you somehow, maybe something back in your childhood is signifying, I remember this is not good. Good rubber, or the road isn't good. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the World. Okay, completed a cycle of your choosing, and that's what got you into your 9 of Pentacles here, is you completed a cycle, closed it out, and it was of your desire. Okay, so not mentally struggling with yourself anymore, looking at the subconscious of the situation in your moon here. Ooh, that's your mother power again. So 5 of Wands and the Star in reverse, the Fool. So you're still struggling with like stepping into that energy, but you want it. You're just like, I'm not sure if this is where my Northern Star is. You're not quite sure. You're still in your subconscious energy. Stay there until you figure it out. All right. So the 3 of Wands in reverse for the 4 of Wands and your child here. Ooh. 10 of Swords in the upright. That's what you're celebrating. You completed this enlightenment cycle. Okay. So a lot of times when we're still in that mending mode, we're still like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? So just allow this to kind of play itself out. Something's going to come and learn here. There's your Tower, the 8 of Swords. So you might be protected from that Tower moment, or your Tower moment might be private and protected here. Nobody sees you going through your Tower moment. Okay, that happens to a lot of us. 2 of Cups for Virgo esoteric. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything for the 2 of Cups? A novel. 2 of, oh God, the Fool in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, leaving somebody out in the cold. Feeling like an Empress. The Mother of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Justice in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. The 6 of Wands, though. There's the Daughter of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay, so you're claiming Empress power over here. And you're looking at this energy right here and claiming victory over it. So for those of you who haven't heard my spiel about the Hierophant, breaking it down in an etymology form. Higher is the heir, the inheritor, the successor, or the initiate. The O is the eye. And in ancient symbolism, it is a symbol of spirit. And then the phant, as in like phantom, is illusion. So the heir to the eye of illusion is the Hierophant. You're not having that anymore, okay? Because you see that it brings injustice. For you anyway. So you're claiming victory over that. And you understand that this is on your Wheel of Fortune and your Daughter of Swords, which is the Page. New energy. Pages are a little bit green behind the ears, but Page actually is a form of the word pagus, which is pagan. Now, that doesn't mean demonic worshiper. They didn't have the devil back then. They didn't have the concept of demons or devils, okay? This is before religion took over, if you will, modern day religion. I'm sure they had their own, like Picts and Celts and all different varieties of Maya and Inca and all those other ancient tribes that did not subscribe to a monolithic religious practice, I want to say. Something to that effect. The pagans were more country folk, heathens, if you will, that understood how to work the land, how to grow crops, how to feed the people. So they kept the cattle and the winkers and the whatever the heck else, and the fowling and the crops all up and running, so as to feed the people. Maybe if we quit demonizing them, they'll stop poisoning our food. But you are stepping into that power. You are understanding exactly how nature works now. That's powerful energy. You got the Empress here too, leaving everything better than what you found it. Touching things, and just like when I think Empress mode, I think like sowing seeds, just casting out lovely little seeds all over and letting whatever needs to bloom bloom. That's how I see the Empress, okay, or Empress Wu, making sure that her people are well taken care of and provided for, and then branching that out and building an empire of stability. Hence why China is the way it is right now. All right. What does Virgo need to hear? From the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Highest good of all. What does Virgo need to know? Okay, I can't read you the hell. I'm going to put that back. Can't read you the whole deck, baby. Virgo. Let's do a shuffle quick. There's a unicorn. That's Capricorn energy. That's right. Capricorns are the unicorns of the zodiac. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe you need to look up what your Capricorn is. What does Virgo need to know? The highest good for Virgo. How do we come into an integration and service of the crystal fluid? What's up, Virgo? Psilocybin, commune. Ta-da! Okay. It was in the reverse. I'll read it all though for you. If I have time, I'll look at the bottom of the deck. Love you. Excuse me. 49 is the number on the card. Excuse me again. Oh my goodness. Commune. Communing with the sacred, connecting to otherworldly energy, remote viewing, regeneration through union, coming together with a tribe, finding a cosmic family. In reverse, it means disconnection, lacking community, fear of merging with others, lack of interest in connection, soul loss, pain from the past. The rulers of this is Pluto and Sun. The Mesoamerican cultures such as the Olmec, Zapotec, Maya, and Aztec have used psilocybin in rituals for over 10,000 years. The Aztec refer to psilocybin mushrooms as a Tinanacalto, meaning flesh of the gods in Nahuatl. They believe that, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent and creator deity, feathered serpent, dragoon, and creator deity, placed the mushrooms on earth as a gift. These sacred vision-inducing mushrooms were and are revered by indigenous peoples as a gateway to the realm of the gods, and a way to receive deep spiritual insight and inspiration. When Spanish missionaries recorded these practices, they deemed the ceremonies to be devil worship. Maria Sabina, a renowned Mazatec curandera, that's the name for healer in their language, held an all-night mushroom veldalas ceremony while in deep trance state to commune with God and heal the sick. She called the mushrooms Ninos Santos, or holy children. When she was 7 years old, she discovered the magical effects of the mushrooms. She ate them and found herself in a realm with lots of children who talked to her and played with her. Maria would hear a beautiful supernatural voice that would direct her healing, explain the nature of life, and teach her the language she spoke during the Vedas. She called herself an interpreter, one who reads the sacred spirit language and transcribes it for others. Modern-day research shows that psilocybin produces substantial improvements in anxiety and depression symptoms, increasing a sense of well-being and overall quality of life. Guidance says, Los Niños Santos have come to tell you that you have arrived to your place of power. They are beckoning of light on earth. They are beacons of light on earth and offer psychic healing on a collective level. Los Niños Santos are asking you to tune in and commune with the ancestors and powers that be to further develop your power. Psilocybin floods your body with light codes, loosening the knots we volunteered to protect through the journey of life. Don't resist the profound teachings. Relax into the higher mind as you commune with its loving awareness. As you find home within, commune with others and experiences that support you. Connect to nature and the extensive community of energies that are lovingly there awaiting your conscious arrival. Commune with the spirits and channel the wisdom provided with sure-footed spontaneity. I got 3 minutes. Reishi. Boy, you're just mushrooms all over the place. I'm cool with it. Again, not a doctor, not recommending you go do anything, but you can definitely, in your mind, do some practices. Retreat, recovery, meditation, hibernation, spiritual contemplation, replenishment of spirit. Called Lingzini in Chinese, reishi represents immortality and is considered the herb of spiritual potency, meaning success, well-being, divine power, and longevity, said to have been discovered in 396 BC in the Shanghai Mountains of China by Taoist monks. It is one of the oldest mushrooms used in medicine. It has long been called an anti-aging mushroom and a powerful Shen tonic category of medicines that nourish the spirit. In China's oldest Materia Medica, the herbal classic, written around 200 CE, reishi held first place above ginseng. The text says reishi helps stabilize qi in the head and assists in mental activities, tonifies the spleen, increases wisdom, and improves memory. Long-term consumption will lighten the body, increase vitality, and delay aging for years. Reishi's borderline miraculous properties are being researched, verifying ancient knowledge, including how the mushroom profoundly relaxes the nervous system, calms the mind, and induces a state of relaxed focus. One of the many reasons spiritual seekers consume this mushroom is for the spiritual experience it unlocks when in meditation. Recent studies have also demonstrated immeasurable life-extending properties, as well as reishi's ability to activate brain neurons and increase nerve growth factor levels in cells. Reishi powerfully influences our main spiritual centers, the endocrine nervous system and hormonal systems. Crystal. Hormones powerfully impact our perception, mood, sleep-wake cycles, ability to bond with others, and awareness of reality. They activate the nervous system, which is directly related to igniting mystical experiences. Boom